We're probably going to argue over you
Yes,
during
pretty
this
much.
whole
We're gonna fight for you.
interview.
That's okay. You're both right.
Oh my gosh, I love this already. So, Mother, first of all, I see you've already brought a lot of notes for the tea. So, where are we going today? First of all, tell folks, who the hell are you? Because for the folks that don't know, you're queen of the, LA, in my opinion, as your firstborn son.
Yes.
But who are you to the people? Like, what is that?
Well, I am Karina Samala, a
Yes.
very proud transgender woman.
Yes.
Okay, and my ancestry is from the Philippines. I was born and raised in Manila, Philippines, and I moved here like, oh my God, a long time ago. I've been here for over 35 years.
Wow.
Okay, so I've worked also, with a lot of organizations, and as a matter of fact, I was the seventh child born with 7 sisters.
Wow.
Sounds like Snow White or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And like older sisters that I have. Okay, and when the thing about it is, I grew up in the Philippines, but I've been so spoiled because the only boy in the family, especially with Asian families, I'm supposed to carry the family name as they
Okay.
say it. But then,
Oh.
because living with my sisters, I grew up and playing with all the girls.
Yeah.
So I even play and use the dresses and perform and dance for them and so forth. And that's the reason why, even when I was younger, my nickname is Dolly Boy. Because
Dolly Boy.
Oh,
Dolly
where'd you get
Boy.
that from, Mother?
Dolly
my
Boy?
family, because they felt like they're doll. I'm the only boy in the family.
Oh.
So they dressed you up like a doll
They
then.
dressed me up.
So in a way, they were inclusive from the beginning, just, in a weird way, right?
in a
Yeah.
weird way. Okay, but still, and even the whole neighborhood calls me Dolly Boy. That's my nickname from the.
Well, you are gorgeous, though, so I understand where that nickname definitely originated
Yes.
from, right?
But then when I was already up to in high school, I've been teased by my
Oh
high
my
schoolers.
gosh.
And so I said, no, from now on, I don't want to be called Dolly Boy anymore. Please drop that.
Yeah. And look at
My
you
name
now.
is-
Now you're advocating for the entire community and infiltrating with the agenda everywhere, right?
Yes.
The gay agenda is infiltrating. And you are definitely a huge catalyst of, honestly, so much work in community. Mother, where did you get started in community work? Like, where was that moment for you that you decided as a trans woman, I'm going to give my life back?
Yeah, what really started me is way back.
Yeah.
As I said, we're located here. My first job was in Michigan City. When I first came to America, I have a sister that lives in Michigan City, Indiana.
Okay.
Okay, where Lake Michigan, right? Lake Michigan, and my sister's there is a nurse and married to a doctor. So I went to visit them, and then I thought, oh, I love it here. That's the first time I saw snow.
Oh, wow.
Because of the fact in the Philippines, we don't have snow.
No, definitely not. No.
I was running out with the snow. It's snowing. And the thing about it is, they live in a very nice neighborhood. As a matter of fact, Oprah Winfrey had also a house nearby, the neighbor.
Really?
She has a house there, their neighbor. Because my brother-in-law, like what I said, is a doctor. My sister was a nurse. And so I grew up with them. When I visited, I said, oh, I love it here. I ended up staying there. And my very first job was there. So I got my first job in the laboratory, doing a lot of testing and everything else. But my background is an entirely different thing. I am a graduate of MIT Philippines.
Wait, say that louder so folks can hear that. MIT. Yeah, just because folks, I don't think they know that you are a graduate of MIT.
Yeah, and the thing about that, also is that when I was working with them, I realized also that, hey, this is since it's my first job, I was so excited about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then we had some problems with because my degree is chemical engineering. Okay.
Wow.
So that's what my degree is. And so I said, I don't want to work in a laboratory because we were in a laboratory at that time. So I said, okay. And then when we got, when there was a problem with the company and it shut down. So I was laid off. At first, it was okay. So then when the time comes, I was laid off, I left. And I said, I'm going to go to California since all my relatives are in California. I only had one sister in Michigan City. I'm going to go back to California. So I went to California. When I got to California, they said they're calling me back. I said, we're starting up again. I said, I did not work in California at that time because I was just enjoying my, because I'm getting.
living your best life.
Okay. So I said,
Having a good time.
When they were calling me, I said, no, I don't want to go back anymore. So I said, I'm just going to look for a job here.
Wow.
The job that I got here was also Lironel, okay, dealing with fasteners and stuff like that in a laboratory. And then with that, Northrop Grumman also is one of the ones that they recruited me and said, we would like to have you work with us. Northrop Grumman is an aerospace company that I worked with. And
So like Lockheed Martin to a degree?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah.
Okay.
They work on the stealth bomber and the satellites and the missiles.
Wow.
Damn.
And they send me to school to learn all those things.
Wow.
So
And you were transitioned then, right?
not yet at the time when I was working
Oh.
with them. And because of the work that I do, I have to have a top security clearance. And every
Wow.
time because we update our clearance every time, that's one of the questions, because we didn't have the rights, trans rights and all LGBT rights that we have now at that time. Okay. So with that said, it was like mid-80s up to mid-90s, because I worked there for 14 years as a senior. When I left them, I was a senior engineer.
Oh,
When I left
wow.
them,
Yeah.
making a little
Honey, you are a boss.
Yeah.
Mother Karina, you are a
Oh,
whole
God,
boss
yes.
in these streets.
Yeah, no, she was telling me about like this gunshot detector radar or something that
Yeah.
she yeah.
We work with that.
Yeah.
I work with those things.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
send me
honey,
to
that's
school for
a
that. But
what?
Right? Yeah. And that's just what you've done in your
Everything.
professional career in that aspect.
Professional.
We haven't even got into activism yet.
Yeah.